Working in a restaurant already has its challenges, sanitation always having been one of them. But now, in the middle of a pandemic, those challenges are even more elevated. The customer is always right has been a service industry mantra since who knows when, but it's definitely looking like it might be time to rethink that.
So compared to working here before the pandemic, was it like as it is now? It's definitely really different. First, we have to enforce the mask rule when people walk in, so that's its own battle. Then, second, we have to make sure that we're keeping distant. So, it's a lot of when it comes to serving tables, which isn't necessarily just my job, but when it does come to serving tables, we really can't reach over. We have to give everybody their space and maintain distance. So that's a little uncomfortable because it's a little more interactive when you're handing things out. Let's say it's a big table, you're basically just passing it to the person and just hoping that they're going to keep working with you. So it is different. It's a lot more hand washing and really a lot less multitasking when it comes to serving. So it's that's what serving's all about. So I would say it's just really kind of changed the whole entire process. A lot of even our training processes too are different because we just don't have as many tables, and you want to be cleaning as much as possible, not necessarily be at your table as much as possible too. So
The dynamic of working in a restaurant during a pandemic has completely changed the way that we do everything, the way that we clean tables. We have a timer that goes off every hour to make sure that we sanitize everything that we could possibly have touched in the past hour. And for us to wash our hands, we have, no matter what we're doing, we have to drop whatever we're doing and go do those things every time that this timer goes off. And that's just one of the changes that has happened.
I don't know. It's weird. There's definitely not as many people coming in, so that's kind of, the downside of it all. Just trying to maintain a happy staff during this time, and really just trying to make sure that nobody gets sick. So, yeah, really, COVID has like flip flopped everything for us here at the restaurant, but we're just hanging in there, just hoping, to get through it, just like everybody else.
I've personally changed a lot too. We have to check our temperature before we clock in for every shift, but I find myself checking myself over more often at home, being way more paranoid about headaches and swollen lymph nodes, which I frequently get a lot of. I wake up each morning, cuddle with my cat, and then think, I feel warm. Am I sick? I feel scared that I could get this and I could have given it to someone else. I wear a mask for about 9 hours a day, 4 days a week at least, and I understand. I have walked in and realized my mask was still sitting on my stick shift in my car. So I understand people forgetting them, but some people get so angry when we refuse to let them in without a mask.
So, some of the issues that I've had with some of the anti maskers is that they come in kind of thinking that they don't have to follow the rules just because a place asks you to follow the rules, but in essence, we do have the right to refuse service to somebody who's not actually, following the rules that we have in place. And they're not our rules, they're actually sent to us from the governor, so we do have to enforce them. So unfortunately, some people leave really mad, but that is just what it is. We have to follow the rules. It just kind of is one of those things. We have them available if somebody doesn't actually have them, so it's just uncomfortable, but we're just rolling with it. So I've had to send people away upset, but we always do have the option to let them take their food to go. So there's really zero excuses at this point for people to be coming in and expecting not to have a mask on. So it's just kind of, yeah, man, it is what it is.
I have honestly really enjoyed my job. I love working with my friends, and we have fun, and as much as I don't like having to check my temperature every day, being scared, I am really thankful to have a job, and that's what really matters.